I've got to tell you one thing before we wrap up, because the one thing that you haven't spoken about, you got to understand a sport and a business called darts. Darts.
Mm-hmm.
This is the biggest viewed sport in the UK outside of Premier League football. We are selling 15, 20, 30,000 tickets for people to watch darts. Please Google Luke Littler 9 darter. This kid has come on the scene at 16 years of age and has become the hottest ticket in town. We just recently did the US event at Madison Square Garden in the summer. Sold out 4,000 in the theatre there. Darts is taking over America. It is the ultimate night out experience. You need to watch the video of Luke Littler on YouTube. Wait till you see the crowd. Fancy dress.
What are you talking about?
Darts. I'm telling you now, you're going to play this conversation back. Luke Littler. Right, watch this.
Which one?
This top one. Sound. Need lots of sound.
It's that they've got.
This kid's 16.
I think Luke Littler went on the practice board.
Yes. He's practicing treble 20s apparently.
Oh, they both were. Oh, they've changed the dartboard. They've made the treble bigger.
Don't say that. People will believe you, man. You can't joke on TV.
This is amazing.
20,000 people at the O2.
They were both on nines, I'm just saying. Can he? Can he? Can he?
Yes! You beauty!
16 years old.
Luke Littler has hit a 9-dart finish in the final of the Premier League of Darts. He's hit one on the Pro Tour, he's hit one on the European Tour. And he's looking at his watch to say, about time.
How old is the other guy?
He was
Like 27.
Is he
20.
somebody?
He's world
'Cause
champion, the other guy.
He's the world champion,
Yeah.
the 16-year. Now, is it common for 16-year-olds to be good in this game?
No, but already, Patrick, darts, it's a phenomenon. It's the greatest party in town. People are turning up in fancy dresses. You've got Power Rangers. You've got Smurfs, right? You've got Miss Universe. Like, look at these pictures. Look at this.
Who runs this, by the way?
We own the sport. We own the PDC, the Professional Darts Corporation. It's the governing body of the sport.
When you say we, who is we?
Matchroom.
You own the sport.
Yeah. This is about to take over America, this sport. And everyone says, when I try to explain to people about darts, to people, especially people who aren't from the UK, they go, like you did, darts, right? It's like, you could watch clips of this, like, look at it. Look, where's Wally? Peter Pan, right? You got a chicken at the back there as well, right? This sport, its only competitor in terms of viewership in the UK is Premier League football.
Now, has this always been like that, or no?
Yes, but lately, the last 5 years, just to put it in comparison, darts is almost twice the size of our boxing business.
What?
Yeah.
Like in revenue?
Yes.
You're joking.
And EBITDA.
In EBITDA?
Yeah.
So how much, that 16-year-old kid, how much does he make?
Probably $5 million a year.
And your EBITDA is still twice as much as your boxing.
Yeah.
And your boxing's a good size.
Huge.
See, that's the thing. The things we talked about with sales and promoting and, you know, those types of things makes you realize at the end of the day, salespeople rule the world, man.
Of course.
If you know how to sell, if you know how to promote, the rest is history. Last question for you on the Pops. When you decided to come back and work with Pops, did you guys have any rules of working together or no?
Not really, no. I mean, we always, a lot of our key people in the business, we never really recruit at a senior level, or we didn't till we got to a certain size. Everybody came through the business. So Frank Smith, who's my CEO for boxing, he joined the company at 15. Matt Poulter, who runs the PDC, joined the company at 16.
What do you mean 16? Years old?
Years old.
And how old is he now?
32.
So the 15-year-old's now the CEO of boxing?
At 32. Matt Poulter is the CEO of PDC. He's 40 years old. Emily Fraser runs Multisport. She joined at 17. So he loves to give people the opportunity to work through the business. And that's what I always say to people within a company. You will always get noticed. There are no barriers to entry in boxing. There is no barriers to growth for you within the business. And the show that we have coming out next year, The Greatest Showman, is our Netflix documentary from the creators of Drive to Survive, Full Swing, all the big shows, Box to Box. And I pitched them the boxing version of Drive to Survive. They came in, they filmed the boxing, but they looked at the company and they went, no, we want to do it on the company, on you, on your dad, and all these different people that have come through from the ages of 15 or 16.
Story, man. What a great story, man.
You're going to think I'm crazy when I tell you this, but the last 13 and a half years, I've been working on my first fiction book to write, ever. Fiction book to write. And while I finished this book, a year ago, I got the strangest phone call about one of the characters in the book where the guy wanted to meet with me and he read the book. And afterwards was like, wait a minute, am I the villain in the book? This is a story about a character named Asher, who is half Armenian, half Assyrian, whose father was involved in the Iranian Revolution, linked to Savak, working with the Shah, that they escape and he gets recruited to a secret society. When you go to the secret society, it's been around for a couple thousand years. They've developed some of the craziest leaders of all time. And they test you. There's unique tests that they have at the society where they test to see your emotional mental toughness. One of the tests that they have is very rigorous. It's purely mental. Of course, there's a physical one, but one is mental and emotional. If you're Armenian, if you're Syrian, if you're Persian, this is a book you're going to be reading and saying, holy moly, this is the kind of stuff you talk about in here? Yes. If you're somebody that's fascinated by history, this is a book for you. Characters. There's a technology that this society, secret society, builds where you go into a vault. I won't spoil it for you. When you go down, they have a technology where you get to sit down and watch and have a 3-4 hour conversation with Tupac. You can set up a debate between Karl Marx and Ayn Rand. Karl Marx is in the book, who wrote Communist Manifesto. Ayn Rand, who wrote Atlas Shrugged, is in the book. Marilyn Monroe explains the concept of seduction and sex in the book. When you read the book, it's about development of the next leaders in the world and how they do it and how they've been doing it for many years. And it's also about how to prevent the end of civilization and how this organization goes about doing it. So, I've never written a parenting book before, but if I ever wrote a parenting book, this is the closest thing to it because it's all mindset, a lot of crazy stories. Again, 13 and a half years. Trust me, I told myself I will not publish this book until I sell my insurance company and I'm fully disconnected from it, where it's no longer my responsibility 100%. When you read this, if you're a creative person, if you like fiction books, if you enjoyed Atlas Shrugged, or if you enjoy Divergent, if you like books like that, I think you're gonna enjoy reading this book. It's the creative side. Business books is very easy. Here's how you do it. Here's how this how it works. This is very creative. If you haven't placed your order yet, now you can order it on Simon & Schuster, Amazon. I'm gonna put the link up below somewhere here, maybe even in my profile. Go order the book and read it. I've never written a book where I can't wait to read your reviews to see what you think about this book. So I'm going on this wild journey and we have some plans with this book here. If you support the things that I work on, I would appreciate you going and reading the book, order the book on Amazon, and then post a review. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.